long-term progressive and degenerative illness. And the thing that's different about this is that there's no end date. It's different from the grief that you experience after someone dies. And I'm not trying to diminish the grief after someone dies. It's just a totally different thing. It feels a lot the same way, but it's different. And what's difficult about it is that it requires constant adjustments to ongoing changes. So the symptoms, a lot of times you feel a lot of anger, you feel feelings of guilt, you have frustration, you experience a lot of tension, you can have headaches, backaches, anxiety attacks, panic attacks, again, weight loss or weight gain, difficulty sleeping. You can be exhausted, you can go to bed and not be able to sleep. And then one of the things that I think surprises people sometimes is the loss of objectivity, that it can be very difficult to really assess the situation realistically, not only in terms of where your care receiver is, in terms of where the help or the assistance that he or she needs, or what they're really capable of doing, but also in terms of what the caregiver is capable of doing. And a lot of times caregivers just believe that they really aren't capable of doing it all, or they should be capable of doing it all, and they aren't looking at their own situation objectively or realistically. There is a sadness that comes along with preparatory grieving, and an awareness that there were things that you shared together that you will never be able to experience again. There also might be situations in the relationship that you wish you could resolve that you know you'll never be able to fix or change, and that this is just the way that it is. Depression often comes along with grief, as if it didn't have enough gifts already on its own, right? So I would like for you to, and we're going to talk again a little bit, and what I want you to talk about with your partners are the losses that you have already experienced. What are the things that you expected or that you had hoped to have at this point? Like, what did you expect your life to be? What were you anticipating that you would be doing at this point in your life? What are the losses that you are still anticipating are ahead? And this is a tough one, but I think if you can verbalize it with each other, and then if you can jot down some notes in your workbook so that you can revisit this a little bit later, that this would be a good thing. So the question is, what are the losses that you have already experienced? And what are the losses that you anticipate are still ahead? Okay? So let's take about 5 minutes.